Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be talking about the changes in Warzone and showing you the changes, what they've said they've changed and what has actually changed, because there's a lot of secret patch notes that they have not released. So we're going to be looking at it, showing you map changes and see what this new season's all about. I'm showing you here the new AR, the Galil or whatever it's called now, but yeah, we'll jump straight into it now.
Playtime's over, mate. You're going to the war zone.
So as you guys know, Season 2 has arrived in Verdansk. So I'm going to look at some of the weapon changes that we know of and have been tested by JGOD himself. He's posted stuff on Twitter, so go and follow him on Twitter, make sure you like his channel as well. But yeah, so we're going to have a look at some of the weapon changes, we're going to have a look at some of the new map changes, and just to see what they have changed, what they haven't changed, and what they have told us about and what they haven't told us about. So let's start off with one of the biggest changes in Warzone, I think, to a weapon, which is they've changed the agency suppressor. It used to be like the monolithic. Now for some reason they've taken the bullet velocity off and they've added vertical recoil, which was always there in the first place by 10%. They've added it, but we always had that bullet velocity. Now they've taken the bullet velocity away, and it's really affecting some of the weapons. So JGOD's gone into picked one weapon from every single class and has done some testing. So for instance, the FFAR is a minus 36% bullet velocity, which is massive. Again, it goes back to the point I'm going to be starting using Modern Warfare weapons because of all these stats. So if it's that like that for the FFAR, it's like that for all ARs. M16 is a tactical rifle, so that is a 39% bullet velocity reduction, same as all the other TAC rifles. The Tundra is a 30% bullet velocity loss, so that's going to be the same as all of the snipers. The only one it has not changed is the MAC-10. And it does state in there that it does not change it in the description. So it looks like the descriptions actually are correct this time. Whether that's for every single attachment, I'm not too sure, but we shall find out. So there is no bullet velocity change whatsoever on the MAC-10, and I assume that is for every single SMG as well. LMGs, he tested the Stoner, and it was a minus 34% bullet velocity. So again, you can't really use the agency suppressor with that high of a minus in bullet velocity. It's just not feasible, especially in Warzone, where longer distances fighting is a massive part of Warzone. There was a couple of buffs though. The AUG has been buffed. Its bullet velocity has gone up to 600 now, which matches the M16. In fact, it's more overpowered than the M16 because it's got a faster fire rate and a tighter bullet spread as well. So it's more viable than the M16 currently, as long as they haven't changed the barrels too much and they've messed up all the bullet velocities in the barrels. But we'll see on that one. Again, use it with no monolithic suppressor because it takes away 39% bullet velocity, which is massive. Then the next one, XM4 and the AK-47, it looks like they have sorted out the barrels for these. So the XM4 extends, the extended barrel adds 114% bullet velocity, where before it was only 21%. So it looks like they have actually put these values to the barrels that are correct. The AK-47, the Liberal barrel, is 114% as well bullet velocity, whereas previously it was 21%. So it looks like they have sorted these barrels out currently. The one thing that they have sorted out, I wouldn't say is a buff or a nerf, they've made it to the correct value, is the cavalry barrel is now at 50% instead of 80%. Bullet velocity, again, it's not a massive reduction, but it is where it's meant to be and what it's saying it's doing. Another thing, optics have not been changed. They have not updated them, so again, the 4-time optic, the 10-time optic, the 20-time optic have no glint still. This is a massive issue and needs to be changed straight away, because them snipers could be hundreds and hundreds of meters away from you and just got no help at all with the glints. They have changed the grips as well. So this is for ARs and SMGs. It's been tested for right now. And I've got some testing on the Mac 10 as well. So the striker grip and the bruiser grip, whichever one is for what gun, have been changed. So it no longer did what it did. They've changed it so it increases hip fire and movement speed, which is a massive thing, especially for an SMG, that we've got another attachment that will help with hip fire, especially as so many of the attachments take away from hip fire. So the field agent grip has got more of an ADS penalty now than before, and the movement speed has been increased as well. Movement speed penalty, sorry, so it reduces your movement speed more. Task Force barrel, it does now affect the recoil of your gun, so you've got to bear that in mind. I have done some testing again with the different grips, the Task Force barrel, and different barrels to see if there is a big difference or not, and I'll show you that after now in some screenshots, which will come up now, and we'll talk through them. Next thing, map changes. So they have added import the ship that has crashed onto there, which now includes zombies on there. Good luck trying to get on it, because as you can see in the gameplay in the background, I tried, I could not get on there for love or money. You're just getting sniped everywhere. Obviously I go into plunder to do it just to try and have a little look. No chance whatsoever. They have added at the monument site, so the one by military base, the one by the building site, they're the two I've been to and I've seen. They're opened up now, so you can go underneath them. Obviously there's the missiles there, you can go underneath, there's a load of loot down there and stuff like that, but there's only one way in, one way out, which is the grapple. Another thing they've changed, Stadium car park is now closed. They shut it, you can no longer go down there, and the underground system, train system, has now been shut. You cannot use it. So I imagine the Easter egg where you go under there is now finished. You cannot do it. So if you haven't got it already, I imagine there's going to be a couple more new Easter eggs anyway for you. So yeah, that is the patch notes so far and the updates that we've got so far. Again, I'll let you know. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Fatal, or drop a comment and I'll keep you informed in the comment section. So here are some of the recoil patterns that I've done to prove that the barrels and the grips are working properly. So this is the Mac 10 I'm using, and in picture number 1 you can see that I'm using the reinforced barrel with the stalker grip, and you can see the recoils all over the place, and you can tell that I'm not using any recoil control whatsoever on that. The second one then is the Task Force barrel, along with the stalker grip as well. So you can see the Task Force barrel is now working correctly, so it adds more recoil, it adds more vertical and horizontal recoil to the weapon. Obviously the stalker grip as well is not working, as there's no horizontal grip, horizontal recoil control like I said it was, like it was doing before. So yeah, they seem to be working correctly. Image number 2, you can see now where the number 3 is, I'm using the reinforced barrel along with a stalker grip as well. So you can see that the recoil is a bit narrower, but there's no vertical recoil control from the stoker grip at all. And number 4, then you can see the task force barrel and the field agent foregrip. This again, the field agent grip is meant to help with vertical and horizontal recoil. You can see it doing. You can definitely see it straightening it out, lining it properly. But again, you can start trusting these barrels a bit more as they are 100% fixed and 100% correct right now. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you're enjoying this information. If you like the video, like it. Don't forget to drop a subscription and let me know in the comments if you want to know any more information. Peace.